Alright. Hello, gamers. Welcome. I may have done a little bit of pre-stream drinking. Good morning, Egos. Good morning, Pig. Let me know if you've got any suggestions for non-DMCA music. Good morning, Aya. Is this the most exciting part? I'll do what I can to live up to it. I do have I've got a an outline written out. This is your favorite? This isn't just chatting. This is for nerd stuff exclusively. Okay. Good morning, Karagi. Someone put them on my backpack and I didn't know it, and then it fell. No, yeah, there's your deep lore. So, all I have around the house is Bailey's, and knockoff Irish cream. It's too heavy for me. Wine, which I don't know how strong it is, and vodka. So yeah. I've got vodka mixed with tea. Hopefully it doesn't destroy my voice, but okay. Vodka. All right, boys. Okay, wait. So you get the good morning, syrup. 5e do kinda suck though. Alternate between tea and vodka. I've got a mug here with like a little bit of pure vodka poured out, and it's too spicy for me. It's been a while. British vibe. Is it illegal to be British? Yeah, 5e is kinda simple. Yes. Yeah, I do have the tea and vodka mix. That's Hunter's tea? Is that a real thing? Well, anyways, instead of having my my math lecture on the chalkboard, I forgive the British. I've got it here on this. With rum it is, okay. Good morning, Bone Miser. Okay, I titled this 5e Complaint Script version 2 Pyroclastic Flow Edition, so you know it's gonna be hot. Okay. So let's start with the introduction while people are filtering in. Yeah, everyone's coming into the theater. Okay. 5e in pop culture, I guess. Is the music playing? There we go. Yeah, well, welcome to the 5e hate stream. Okay. So we might as well start with like the loosest topic available. Critical Role. The Critical Role effect. Okay. You got. I'll start with Critical Role. So you got nerds. By DnD. And then you've got mushed brain nerds. No tabletop. No TTRPG. And Critical Role did make them fight. I just wanted to draw that. Okay. But yeah, no, the idea of most people being introduced to like D&D and stuff. People being called D&D fans that haven't played it. I guess also Stranger Things was one of the most recent. That was like 20 something. Fuck. Yeah, that's one of the things that got people to like, oh, D&D. That's cool, isn't it? Good morning, Germanium. People not aware. What is Critical Role? It's a podcast, or it's some dude playing D&D 5th edition. Well, actually no, it started with a different edition. I think it started with Pathfinder, and then they switched to 5e once they got big money from Wizards. But anyways, voice actor playing D&D with other voice actors, and yeah. So it's, I guess, story focused, improv focused, much more heretic sect led by Matt Mercer, the arch apostate. Yeah, maybe if you want to. You're born at, bro. You think Critical Role sucks? That's not a controversial opinion. People think, yeah, it does. It definitely. Yeah, it's not the most purest form of it. You don't know anything and you agree. Oh no, I'm setting people on the path of hate. No, it has to be serious most of the time. I haven't listened to much Critical Role. Yeah, no, it is what it is, and it's good at what it is, I think. I assume. Otherwise people wouldn't watch it, right? But it's not exactly the same as what you should be going for with your home campaign, you know, your kitchen table of your 5th edition. And certainly not what you can do with an inexperienced GM. So it sets, or even with like an experienced GM, it sets weird expectations. People want their epic story or whatever. Yeah, like the DM. Okay, wait. Yeah, let me check my notes. The classic 5e intended style of play. Or maybe intended, I don't know. Oh, the mechanics support it. Of, you create your characters with the backstory, because the DM is there to tell a story, you know? Like, you got your character arcs and all that stuff. But, so, I actually planned out the segues, because I organized all these topics by how they lead into each other, because I put more and less thought into this than I should have. So, it's nearly impossible for a character to die in like 5th edition and stuff, because you got your gamers. Ooh, he's flexing. He's flexing. ×4. You got these anime characters, okay? I misspelled anime. Okay. So, if one of them dies, you have to make a new one. Oh, he's got a boring setting? Oh no. I remember reading I read his custom class, and it was, yeah, it had a lot of funny keywords, you know, like your blood mark, blood tokens, whatever. I don't know, it was something. But, so, if a character dies, you're missing a key part of the story. It's like if Frodo died in the middle of Lord of the Rings or something. Subclass is good? Huh. I heard that was very abusable by the rules as written or whatever. Making a character in 5e takes no time with the modern technology. Yeah. But without that, it is a pain to fill in the character sheet for nonsense. But, wait, maybe I didn't organize this as well as I thought. Okay, here's something all the gamers like to talk about, okay? Bounded accuracy. Now you know we're talking about game mechanics. We're actually going in to the game. But yeah, no, with it's like the death saves or whatever. As long as you've got a party member with healing word, then it's like it's very hard to die. Unless and the only way for like a character to die is if the GM decides that, or the DM decides that like the monsters are gonna keep attacking this player when they're down, and then like that leads to a situation where it's either like the character, like, you know, the system is like putting the GM against the players. You know, it's literally asking you to smack your friends while they're down, in a way. But anime backstory sucks. There we go. The way you kill people for 5e is, yeah, and it's very easy to get rests and stuff. Okay. Bounded accuracy. I think this is okay. Yeah, good morning, Butchergeist. Yeah, you have to try. You have to try to die, or the GM gets something really, really out of the level. But bounded accuracy. So, good morning, Mario. So I need to add specific abilities for resin or a wound system. Yeah, no, most people home rule in 1 point of exhaustion for every time you go down in combat. But exhaustion's kind of fucked up too. Yeah. Oh no. Every month, yeah. That's action economy. Just because like all the boss monsters have to. Because making a boss monster to go up against a party of multiple characters is almost impossible. God, fucking yeah. There's an entire barbarian subclass that's unplayable because for using the ability once you get disadvantage on all skill checks, and then yeah, that's not good. And it gets you what, like 1 extra attack per turn, like as a bonus action. I don't remember. It's been a sec. Ugh. Oh man, wrong stuff. But yeah, it's sucking outside of combat. But then like, what is it after that? Like disadvantage on attacks are like half HP. It sucks. But okay. Bounded accuracy. Speaking of combat sucking, the tank fallacy. Okay, listen. Okay, so you got your warrior, your guy with the sword, your tank, and you got your goblin, as always. Good morning, Lark. Welcome to Real Bag Hours. That's you? Yeah, Berserker sucks. Okay, we're gonna get to subclasses as well later. I was going to draw like a little like flowchart for each class of like how many options you get for like stuff, you know. But that was far too much work. Okay, and then you got your wizard in the back. There we go. You can just, the goblin can just walk past you and take the attack. Because, well, yeah. Because like the whole HP bloat instead of so as monsters, as your level 1 goblin goes up to like level, challenge rating whatever 20, like super goblin, he gets more HP instead of getting, he gets a bigger He gets a bigger AC, but the main thing that increases between like just a stupid little goblin and like a goblin god is HP. So yeah, the whole thing is the JRPG method, Mook and Big Mook. No. So you end up with being able to use your reaction as like a tank or whatever. It doesn't matter. The enemy can just walk over to their caster man. Good morning, Noodles. They're painted on. Don't tell. Okay, but yeah, and also everyone loves the argument of HP meat points. So the question is HP your like physical health, or is it like join tea bags? I need a drink. Oh, spicy. But yeah, I think 4th edition did it in an interesting way where they decided that HP was not meat points, and you could have healers like HP isn't physical HP to like have. That's a good idea. But no, yeah, like so you had like your fighter man able to inspire everyone and heal them. And now that's just been changed to temporary hit points, which are those kind of suck too. Yeah, HP is how much you're willing to fight. Usually, that's the usual answer, because seeing as how like a level 1 character has like 8 HP, and then like a level 100 like a level like 16 character has like 100 or something. And then it's like, do you really get that much extra beef on your body? Yeah, average of meatiness, force of will, and plot armor too, yeah. But so this instead codifies HP as meat points for some reason, and makes it much bigger. But so the whole thing with how much you're beaten up before you pass out, yeah. So and also they just increased the HP even more than they really should. So a lot of the so let me just put a disclaimer in that I'm not a professional. Also, backseating is allowed. I'm not a professional, so you can say whatever you want, and you'll probably be more correct than me. But I think this is a DM problem in that most of the creatures picked out are high enough challenge rating that combat just takes forever and it's not as interesting as it should be. But so the whole point of you never played D&D? Good. No. Other editions, okay. Always fluffed it differently in each class? Ooh. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Yeah. But no, okay. Takes a whole session just to get through grunt enemies? Oh my god, I had a combat that lasted like 3 or 4 sessions. Only 1st edition AD&D? That's fair enough. All those flying toy swords. Good morning, Hekate. All you need to do is play 4E? Maybe. But, okay. Here's my thesis. Hey, Kate. Here's my thesis. I should have put this up for the American palette. Fair enough. 5e is a mix, is a poor mix of old school and 3.5 stuff. So here's my, oh no, I feel the vodka kicking in. So okay, so here's my hypothesis, thesis, conclusion. 5e feels like it has a lot of the complicated like stuff lying around from all the 3.5 stuff. Like it's trying to go for the character creation and all that, like beats and stuff, but it's also trying to simplify it, but it doesn't really do either well enough. 3e was time to go back to the dungeon. They're gonna put you in the gamer dungeon. Let's go. But okay, here's the main problem with bounded accuracy in my gamer opinion. Well, first of all, advantage is an okay idea, but it's got some problems. I'll maybe get to that. I don't know. But the whole idea with bounded accuracy is that it changes the... you don't have the AC treadmill. Oh no. I took way too big of a swig. Oh no. AC treadmill. So, the idea is, in like 3.5, and I guess as well as old school stuff too, you had a level... oh man. Oh, it's going... I feel it. Level 1 to like level 20. Your AC goes up big time. All of your stats go up. Skeleton of 5e has potential. They remove the interesting playtest. I need to check out the playtest stuff. I honestly, okay. Early playtest classes were like, yeah, the Warlock is okay with the customization because it's got like that big list of stuff. But having 2 spell slots is like the stupidest thing, because you don't really get to do that much unless your party is able to find short rest. We'll get to that, okay? We will get to short rest, long rest, on all that. But every fighter had that? What? Holy shit, I haven't read the playtest stuff. They fucked it up that bad? What? Okay, no, let's get to Tears of Play right now. Okay, we're gonna talk about that. Oh yeah, those Joe Cat videos are pretty good. Okay, so AC treadmill, your AC goes up. HP treadmill, your HP goes up. It's simple as that. The whole idea of bounded accuracy just replaced the AC treadmill with the HP treadmill. So, this doesn't really do anything nice. Super happy how components are needed to cast spells? Not. Well, components don't matter because you've got the spellcasting focuses, which just completely negate the need for components. It doesn't do anything. The only time components matter is when it costs a specific gold amount. Warlock abilities negate challenges? Well, that's... You're spending one of your class options to do so. That's the whole point of getting options, is that you're becoming a part of the party toolkit, you know, in an interesting way. Magic leaves everything in the dust. Yes. Okay. No. Okay. So also, Tears of Play. Oh god, I'm feeling the fucking vodka so bad. What's a sword bard? College of Swords. DMs rarely bust that wizard hate stuff. No. The exact opposite is also true. Having every monster have counterspell is a pain. Have you ever had to deal with that? College of Swords sucks. College of Lore is very unbalanced because you can just get your paladin and ranger spells that you're not supposed to have by that level. Counterspell. College of Lore, 100%. Anyways, tiers of play. Okay. It is briefly described in the player's handbook and the DM guide, but the whole idea is like level 1 to 5 you're like nerd, level 6 to 10 you're like okay, you're like gamer, level 11 to 15 you're nerd gamer, and then level 16, whoa, well, welcome to the A grade. Oh no, Noodles is speaking Russian. Shadowrun deals with magic by magic is powerful, just shoot the mage with a shotgun. Hey, good morning, Egg. Welcome to the 5e rant stream. I'm a little under the influence, but okay. Oh no, and thanks for the Odette raid as well. Okay, I saw Odette playing Minecraft and she got a divorce or something. What happened with Egg? How are you doing? And how was the Minecraft divorce? But yeah, good morning, Lapis, and good morning, Mobase. Good morning, the Overseer number 4. Good morning, Odette. And good morning, Ringe. Yeah, the Bulb Egg Bake. I'm more than a little under the influence. Glad you drive with the alimony. I'm doing well. I'm under the influence. And I'm having a good time. Egg's Japanese Space Marines steamrolled India and Indochina. Good morning, Dano War. Okay, let's get back to the 5e hate. Okay, let's get a recap. So, 5e sucks. Lol. Okay. 5e is a poor mix of old school and new school. Streaming under influence. Good morning, Shania. No chugging yet. Half in the bag. Don't think I haven't thought about it, but I don't want to infringe on anyone's toes. This is the whiteboard so far. So, Sasuga was it. I feel bad for you. No, I don't. I feel for you. So, throws up. I can just tilt my head downwards. Maybe. But so you've got. If anyone has any non-DMC music suggestions, non-DMCA music suggestions, it's fine. Also, backseating is allowed. I am not an expert in TRPGs. I just have it. I've almost entirely played 5th edition, and I'm sick of it. No SciTube? I'm just playing it. I'm just playing it in the background because I'm weak. It's Nero's theme, non-DMC? Probably not. I'd get blasted. Okay. So, you have all of the customization, like character nonsense. Characters can't really die for the story to work. There's some Dova syndrome? Oh, what is that? DMCA music, this is... Oh, good morning, Ringo Usvala. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I make sure that almost every asset that I've used ever is something that I don't need to credit the artist for, just because I will forget. And I don't like using stuff that's not mine. I could always put on corpse sounds. I don't want to be weird about it. I mean, technically. Yeah, fuck it. You said it. So it's not my fault. Let's fucking go. But that's only an hour. That'll be after this, I assume. Well, this is an hour. We'll come back. We'll come back. Volume 2 is a banger. It's all a banger. Germa corpse. I'm a bit too inebriated to manage everything, but let's fucking go. Yeah, corpse is like the fucking best. Okay. Hey, wait. I can do it again. I won't let Attenborough take the fucking spotlight. Okay. There's Corpse's channel. Oh, this is a fucking experience scrolling. Is it all in one playlet? Who's Corpse? Another VTuber. So, if you like video games, I hope you like video games. You'll almost certainly like Corpse. She's got a lot of the video games. Hell yeah. Heart may not be beaten, but filled with love. Let's go. Brush your hair. Be careful. It is a good necrophilia. Careful. Yeah, let's fucking go. Nobody would get jealous from volume 1 and 2. Too bad, I'm gonna play volume 1 through 6. It's short enough. Corpse is a real gamer. Correct. Dungeon Synth back. I thought about playing Dungeon Synth and stuff. But yes. I technically do not need to attribute anyone for this, but I will. But yeah, Corpse is great. As she's been playing Dragon Quest Monsters so far. What's in the shirt pocket? I couldn't draw any pens. There was gonna be pens with a pen protector and all that. But I just assume there's a goblin lackey in there. Okay, wait. Let's get currently the best stream on Twitch. Fuck yeah, bud. Let's fucking go. Okay. Oh, I'm feeling it. I hope the audio's okay. Too bad if it isn't. Okay, so Tears of Play. The whole idea is 60 people miss of every word. Make it count. Okay, no. Tears of Play. So the whole idea is, as you go up your levels, you basically encounter different tiers. You know, like you're like level 1 through 5. You're the nerd in the dungeon. You know, you're like slapping goblins for like 5 pieces of gold. And then you start getting to higher tiers. The DM guide does change what treasure you should be getting. It does define. Okay, I read the DM guide expecting it to be horrible advice, and it's kind of okay actually. But I'll get to that at the end, maybe. Okay. So, it does describe what kind of magic objects you should be finding at certain tiers of play. But the main thing is, well, let me tie this into bounded accuracy, and then tie it into the next topic. Okay, so you got your fucking. So the whole idea of bounded accuracy is that your level 1 goblin can hit a level 20 player, and like a level 1 player can hit like a almost. Oh, no, it's not entirely. So the whole idea is, instead of having like your scale go from like 1 AC to like, well, more realistically 10 AC. That's fucked up. To like 50 AC. You've got it going from like 10 to 30 at the absolute maximum. Like 30 is the highest that the AC can go in 5th edition. So the thing is, the level like 20 you're supposed to be like saving the fucking multiverse. But that doesn't really add up to like a level 3 point Pathfinder is crazy with AC bloat. Yeah, but it's crazy with character optimization as well. So you get to have fun with that. But 5th edition doesn't let you have fun. Maybe. 5th edition lets you have fun at the expense of the DM. I would know. I've been a player, and I have had a lot of fun at the expense of the GM as a caster. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. Very shortly, in fact. But so the tier. So marshals, you get like extra attacks as you go up the tiers, and I guess technically magic items if your DM listens to the DM guide. But here's the real thing: 5e fighter is one of the best classes. Yeah, DMing blows because everything is on the player side. You could play an incredible amount of the game as like with like just a fucking robot for a DM for the most part. Ultra character optimization shouldn't be required to enjoy the game. Yeah, that's what old school stuff does better than 5th edition. Because whatever, screw you, I don't have to explain myself. So, but the thing is, as casters go up, top tiers of 5e is Cleric, Wizard, Fighter, and Paladin. What about Bard? Bard is... yeah, Lore Bard. Bard life. Hypnotic Pattern is fucked up for the level that you can get it at. But anyways. The tiers are like defined by also what spells you can get. And let me tell you, the whole idea of squishing the tiers of play are like kind of squished down, so like you're not as like incredibly powerful as like a level 5 character isn't as incredibly powerful like compared to a level 16 character as beforehand with like previous Wizards of the Coast editions or whatever. But a level 5 caster compared to like level whatever caster that you get like your 8th and 9th level spells at is insane. Because holy shit, the spells are not balanced for this new tier of play kind of nonsense. Etherealness, like true polymorph, all that stuff is insane. Building and optimizing is fun, but if you build them normally, they suck. Yeah, like I said, that's a different experience that I don't think 5th edition does well enough. Yeah, no, that's my... Okay, my previous metric of is a game good was building a character optimized and for fun, like the difference. But normally isn't taking levels in a single class and building it they expect. Oh no, so you have to multi-class. I'm not a fan of multi-classing because that once you have a big enough pool of options, you're like available good options usually shrink. It depends. Unless you're a fighter. You get like a bunch of attacks, but you don't get that many extra options. We'll get to that. Eventually. Oh shit, I've been 40 minutes. I'm not even through like I'm like 1/5 of the way through the whole outline. Okay. So the spells do increase to this like nonsense of like level 5 you're a nerd, level 16 you're a fucking like demigod. But the characters, the other characters don't really like. Why do you have like you have like barons of hell or like the actual rulers of layers of hell on like with like challenge rating big fighters get shafted again? Yeah. They do. But yeah, no, and then like you could just send enough level 1 nerds at them. If you want that kind of game, then that kind of game is okay, but it doesn't feel that way. I don't know. I don't. But anyways, okay, let's. So, basically, casters still increase at this like, in terms of options for like their spell casting stuff, like, you know, getting all that crazy funny stuff. They do increase at like the old whatever other tiers of play nonsense. Okay, I think it was more insane in like 3.5 and 5th edition when you could like make your own planes. But next part of the outline. That was tiers of play. Yeah, man, 9th level spells just actually break the game. But oh, this song's good. This one's good. but the thing is, like once you hit level 20 as like as a like fighter or something, or like a martial class, you can't really like bend the universe to your will. You just attack more. You never want to play a campaign that goes to 9th level spells. That's also a problem in that campaigns never really go that far. But okay. Oh no, no. Marshall versus caster. But yeah, feel free to backseat. And at like 12th level, I've heard interesting arguments for ending it, for capping levels at 5th level so that things stay relatively grounded. Okay, so here's what I was talking about before. Okay, wait, hold on. Marshall versus caster. Let's make it big because this is a funny topic. Everyone loves to talk about martial classes and casting, you know, linear fighter, quadratic wizard, all that fun stuff. So here's the more important thing in my opinion. Most martial classes, as you level up, or whatever, like level whatever, levels go down, levels go up as you go down, whatever, levels flow downwards. Unless martial has a mountain-breaking power, then cast is way more correct. Yeah, Mirage Arcane is a fucked up spell too. The only ruling on it that I know of is that you can't. Wizard stops time plane shifts. Yeah, I guess it's even worse than that. But it's still bad enough because I don't have any experience in 3-point Pathfinder because I am in fact an amateur nerd. I'm not powerful enough. Fun way to wish is cast 8th level or lower. Yeah, exactly. Mirage Arcane is an illusionist. That makes sense. Yeah, no, like that's the basic function of wish is to cast 8th level spells. So your level goes forward or whatever. So martial classes, you start with like fighter, you get like some options of like what is it, your fighting style? And then you go down and then you hit your subclasses. You know? So you get a bunch of different options for subclasses. Oh no. I'm inebriated. And then after that, for each subclass, you've mostly got a straight line. You don't have that many options. You're not, for like from, well, played 5e's fighter cast a cantrip. Yeah, Eldritch Knight is okay because you're a caster at that point. So yeah. Ooh, shooting out the Cyclops eye is always a fun time. I've seen good ideas for rules of that, of just like targeting a specific spot of a monster just incurs disadvantage. Fascinating theory crafting, but poor the hell to run. Huh. Okay, yeah, no, I want to I want to print out Old School Essentials and pick up like a used copy of Pathfinder. It'd be cool if fighting classes also use spells. Yeah, that's the whole idea behind something like a Hexblade Warlock, which is a caster with combat abilities, and it's a little bit broken because you multi-class it. Whatever. Pathfinder isn't as bad? Okay. Yeah, Battlemaster is essentially spellcasting. Yeah, that's the whole point. But it doesn't have that many spellcasting options, really. Like, what are you doing with it? You just... you've just got, like, a handful of spells. What, like, 3 per short rest or something? And you only get to choose 2 or 3 different maneuvers? Yeah, the whole point is, once you hit your subclasses, you get maybe a little bit, maybe a little bit of different options. Maybe a little bit. But it's mostly just, you have a beeline from your, you choose your class, you choose some options, maybe. As Barbarian, you just choose your class. Taijutsu. Man, the Guy Lee or whatever, he's fucking cool. Rock Lee versus Gara, 10 out of 10. Okay, so you've got your little option, you've got some options, and then you choose your subclass, and then it's mostly a straight line from there to level 20. Like, level 3, you're locked into whatever you choose, really. Well, you're mostly locked in from, like, level 1. But Arcane Archer only gets 2 spell slots. It sucks. It's pain for the marshals. But Caster, this is a representation of whatever. You've got a choice at every level for, first of all, what spell to cast. So spells. You can swap spells as well. And you get to choose subclasses. So it's just an incredible amount of stuff. Arcane Archer's underpowered. Yeah, Eldritch... That's another thing. Some of the classes are actually just, like, worse than others at everything. The infamous Ranger. But. Let's get to that later. So, the whole idea is... every level, as a caster, you get new spells, and you get to swap out your old spells for new spells if you so want, if you so wish. And sometimes you do get options between stuff. But also, the important part, in my opinion, is like combat. Not even that, just like, yeah, I guess combat resources. The monks suck. SR magic is better. What's the SR? Oh, Shadowrun. Yeah. Man, good music. So, combat resources. Like, all martial classes, like, at most you've got, like a handful, like, 5 max of whatever combat resources you have for your interesting abilities. And, like, you don't even have that many different combat options. Good morning, Sophia. Thanks for the congratulations on the followers. Let me get some more alcohol in. It's starting to wear off. Oh, spicy. But yeah. I guess Warhammer does it well as well, in the Warhammer TRPGs of Perils of the Warp and whatnot. But yeah, good morning. And welcome to the 5e hate stream. So, not only that, but you've only got like combat options as well. You only have a handful of combat options as a martial. In fact, there is like a what, like 6 or 7 different like little combat maneuvers that you can do that are all hiding in the DM guide. And that sucks. But even then, they're not always that useful. And everything your main options are basic attack, take another swig. No, not yet, not yet. You got your basic attack, and then you've got your like special subclass thing. Maybe if you're like a champion fighter, you've just got your basic attack, really, and whatever combat option you can think of in the moment, like shoving someone into a pit. But as a caster, you've got your whole spell list, your spell slots. Drink more before you sober up completely. Uno momento. Let me go to the. Let me fill up my water. Let me check OBS. Or live once more. Welcome back. Okay. So, combat options and combat resources. So, as far as combat options go, as a spellcaster, you've got your whole spell list and combat resources, your whole spell slots. And that's the problem with warlocks, is that they kind of suck because you've only got like 2 spell slots for a long time. You can't really do much at all. Are you asking what's around you? Yeah, it is unfortunate that that's very DM dependent. Let me mix some drinks, and by that I mean water and vodka. Champion fighter and barbarians are very brainless. In fact, I am in fact a brainless player, and I enjoy playing like that. I've only played with DMs that are clever. That is nice. I fucking wish everyone could be very, very impromptu and smart. But that is a skill. You get proud when your players out with. Yeah, that's. This isn't 5th edition specific. This is more like DM hate or whatever. But the idea of players versus DM, like the DM versus the player's mentality, is a bit annoying, because you end up with combat encounters that almost kill you every time, and it's just not fun. It's just not fun. But let's go to the next topic. You also have like short rest versus long rest classes, which I don't think I even need to draw on the whiteboard. But the idea of having different classes like want like a short rest, while other classes just like don't need to, it's kind of lame. One time in Shadowrun, you had to break into a mobile bank. The mobile with the helicopter. Yeah, exactly. You shouldn't be designing a puzzle that they have to solve in a specific way. You should be designing like a goal and challenges. Exactly. That's good for you. That's the fun part of playing video game. playing board games. Okay. So, narrative-based surprise instant death. Oh no. No. Well, the thing with like the Tomb of Annihilation, that was designed for a tournament play, was it not? Maybe I'm just crazy. Or the Tomb of Horrors, not Tomb of Annihilation. That's the new one, the lame one. But anyways, I don't know my stuff. Tomb of Horrors. Yeah, it was designed to kill players. But the thing is, in the earlier editions, making a character was as simple as rolling your 3 stats and choosing a class. And then you had a new character. You didn't have to come up with an anime backstory to tie into the GM story, which is, whatever. But let's go to the next topic. Skills. Okay. So, having like each ability like listed as a different like ability score or whatever. You got your like acrobatics, whatever. Proud as heck. Yeah, exactly. It's good. It's good when players are smart and having fun and thinking about what to do in the world. Yeah. That's my greatest fear, is that I'll do something really cool and I'll have put a lot of thought and effort into it, and the GM will be mad because I didn't solve the puzzle. But whatever. Skills. Kinda suck. It like kinda lame. They don't suck. Kinda lame. So, first of all, okay. Perception. The most important skill that you want every time. Oh. Oh no. Chat replay. There we go. So, no matter what, you want to pivot to perception. Because do you want to not see things? It is the most important skill on the list. And then you have to compare it to something like animal handling. They both cost the same amount of like character background building nonsense. Your character building points or whatever. Imagine being a trap detection lit. That's another thing about another, I guess, DM complaint would be having traps and environmental dangers be visible is much more interesting. The idea of, did you fail a check? Okay, he takes some damage, is much less interesting than there are pressure plates all over the floor and there's goblins on the other side. If you can figure out which tiles on the floor are pressure plates, you can like push the goblins onto those and make them like get spiked or something. That's fun. Rather not take perception. Yeah, D&D is so combat heavy, but perception is important for combat and everything else. Yeah, oh yeah, you never not take the perception. Okay, wear protection and take perception. Then you get like animal handling. What are you gonna do with animal handling? Medicine is criminally underused. Yes. You ever GM 5e? Give it for free? That's a good idea. It's the best stat to invest into. Every character wants perception. Every character, because, you know, getting like surprised by something or not seeing something important is devastating as far as everything D&D goes, you know? But here's the funny part is having it tied to specific ability scores for different skills is kind of lame, you know? Like, so here's the problem. So, as a cleric, players traumatized by salty DMs. Yeah, it's true. So, let's say, let me check the skill list actually, because I want to be 100% certain about this. DnD. Oh man. Character sheet. So, show it to me. Gimme. So yes. Let's see. Religion. Okay. Want to make animal handling? Guard dogs. Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, so cleric. One of your main ability scores is wisdom, but you don't need intelligence. Most players don't want to kill dogs. Holy shit! you're a goddamn genius. Let me get some more alcohol so I don't have to think about dogs. Oh, that's a spicier mix. So, the thing is, the religion skill is dependent on intelligence. I almost broke a campaign by putting so much into perception and support. Racist against satanic hellhounds. Yeah, robot dog hate, as Caleb once said. But yeah, it's a little silly to see a cleric who's devoted their entire life to studying their whatever, their religion, not have any sort of bonus really to religion, because you'd be better off just having someone with high intelligence like a wizard taking proficiency in religion, if you even need it in the first place. And same with druid and nature. Nature, I believe, is intelligence. You do get to take survival, which is basically the same thing, but don't even want to in Shadowrun. Oh, like killing dogs. Yeah, exactly. Just make robot dogs. Nice robot dogs. But you end up with the same problem with paladins and other classes as well. Well, I mean, the main problem also is intelligence is a dump stat. Intelligence doesn't matter for anything other than spell casting for a handful of classes. Played an ibis-headed knowledge cleric. Both. You felt forced to just for the knowledge-based checks. Thoth is a sippy chicken-headed son of a whatever. DM had you stop hunting rabbits because you got upset. Is it that bad? Is it? Well, anyways. Int should count for tactics. I have seen everyone is pointing out their 5e horror stories now. Exactly. That's what I came here for. Let's go. That was the whole point. You fools. A dumb fencer wouldn't be that good at fighting. Yeah, no, I've heard ideas of, first of all, making Warlock intelligence-based as well, just so you have more classes that actually need intelligence. Based GM listening to players. Exactly. Yeah, rabbits are cute. They may not be, like, actually that good of creatures, because they're just, like, rodents, but they are very cute, and I can't argue with that. But, wait, what was I saying? Yeah, intelligence is a dumb stat. I've also seen ideas floating around of using intelligence for your ability score or for your initiative modifier. And I think Hackmaster, which is a fucking wild experience, of... It's basically 2nd edition, 4th edition, 5th edition at this point. Channel DM, your 5e horror stories, players refusing to read the fucking manual. Yeah, that's how it be. But I think, yeah, Hackmaster has intelligence as your 2-hit, like your 2-hit modifier. You heard good shit about Hackmaster? It's weird. Does anyone else feel like this? 5e, it's more individual than party-based. Everyone can do their stuff. You don't need to know what other people are doing. You can't even... By the book, you cannot change your initiative. You can't, like, wait for someone else's turn. Okay... Me and the one time I tried to... one shot. Yeah, just read the manual. RTFM. Read the frickin' manual. Slightly modified phrase of mini card games of just read the fucking card. Anyways, yeah, intelligence is only useful if you're like casting spells with it. It doesn't do anything else. Most things you can get with player brain. Lower morality and less focus on deep dungeon delving. Huh. That's a good point. But yeah, no, that is a problem that I have with combat. Dex is mega crazy. Yes. So as a fighter, a Dex fighter. You don't want a strength fighter because dexterity gets you better armor and your damage bonus and the infamous rapier. Yeah, like this is why you love Shadowrun so much. Yeah. The disparity between strength and dex. Okay, not only is dexterity rapier chads, it's no, if you're using a finesse weapon, it's a rapier. It is a rapier, no matter what. You want that 1d8. You want it. There's nothing better in terms of finesse weapons, and that sucks. I don't know, maybe there's some, like, spears are finesse or something, but getting that AC is great for a one-handed weapon. But anyways. Also, strength gets you athletics, and that's it. So many spells are dex save. You're right. Yeah, and there's no strength saves as well. There's like a handful in the entire book. Yeah, Full Arm Master and Great Weapon Master are the only real reasons to run strength. Somebody on the 5e team must have played Fire Emblem. I haven't played Fire Emblem. Is our rapidez that bad? Ooh, yeah, that's a good idea. Just putting more into strength and strength checks. But that is something that you have to fix yourself. See, the main problem with 5th edition is that a lot of things you have to go in and grab them and fix them yourself. And that's too much work. Oh, we're going on to another Corpse Sans debut stream. Oh no. Let's skip to the next one. Volume 4. Here we go. Main units in 6 and 7. Rapiers. Okay. Now character specific. Oh, in 6 and 7. Wait. Oh, whoops. It is an advantage of the system being flexible, but the problem is that the out of the box, out of the book, it kind of sucks. It's kind of fucking lame. I don't know what to say. But yeah, dexterity also gets you in a good set of skills. Like, it's fucked up that you need to house rule everything to work correctly instead of paying $150 for your 3 fucking core rule books and then having to fix it. Uh, Great Weapon Master is to make it scale using proficiency bonus. Huh. Yeah. So, yeah, the one thing about feats is that the only good ones are the ones that increase your damage. Plus 10. Make it proficiency bonus. Plus proficiency bonus times 2. Maybe. Okay. Let's move to the next topic. From skills, we're going to... I didn't write down feat, so we might as well talk about it. You can't be surprised one? Yes, I feel like feats are... They don't feel like build options so much. Well, I mean, there's the handful that are just like Great Weapon Fighter, or Great Weapon Master, or whatever. Pole Arm Mastery, stuff like that. That is like the center of a build. And then everything else is just kind of lame. And then there's a few that are just like extreme utility, like... Yeah, you can't be surprised. You're forgoing your proficiency bonus to hit for more damage? That makes sense. That is a good idea. Limit to 1 per party in one of my groups. At least you experienced the martial love. But backgrounds suck. They're just lame. Okay, like I said before, 5th edition is the perfect mismarriage of old school and new school stuff, I guess. Alert gives you +5 initiative. Oh shit, dude. Yeah. Every fight becomes an execution. And you can't be surprised. Yeah, it's insane. Backgrounds suck. Okay, so backgrounds are like a really annoying mixture of mechanical and flavor benefits. Like, it just doesn't feel right. I do enjoy the idea. You think they're okay? Yeah. They're okay, but I can't complain about them. It is infinitely easier for my small brain to just use the custom like background option in the player's handbook of just choose 2 skills and get like a tool proficiency. Yeah, everyone forgets about backgrounds. The problem is you've got... They're just kind of lame. But also, yeah, the Ravnica and Eberron ones are like lame as all hell. Oh, frick. Players should be able to make their own. Exactly, that is specified in the player's handbook, I think. I don't even know if it says optional next to it. Yeah, just choose 2 skills, choose 1 like tool, and choose one of the like little optional features, like Sailor Man or whatever. Backgrounds are technically an optional mechanic? They're technically optional? Oh fuck. Yeah. That's what I've done my entire career as a player. No, pig, no! Yeah, the Ravnica background and the like dragon marks or whatever are not balanced for other campaigns. The whole idea is that you're using one of those. Everyone has them, but whatever. But let's get into the funny stuff of the like. There we go. The races are kind of lame. There we go. So, I've seen this idea put around as well, that for some reason the races are separate, like a combination of biological and like upbringing too. So you've got like an elf with your biological stats. but you've got like longbow proficiency just from your upbringing, which would be much more interesting to have that kind of. No, drow allowed. My homies hate. All my homies hate drow. Exactly. Dark vision is a topic. Longbow proficiency, like from being raised as an elf. That seems something that would fit more in background or something similar to background. Like I think if they're going with background and race, they could have done this better. Which, I mean, yeah, I mean, you can fix this as a DM, but instead of making it a more interesting character optimization choice or whatever the hell you want, it's just like, whatever. Okay, so, also, flying is messed up. So, you have the Aeokra or whatever. Oh no, that's way too many mountains for my M. No. No. Elves being biologically good at archery? Exactly. Yeah, no, Aeokra are actually messed up though, in that they have like 50-foot movement speed by default. Just put that on a caster and then you'll be out of range of everything with only melee attack. It's just nonsense. It's just nonsense. I need some vodka to help me with this. This next topic. Okay. Tasha's Cauldron of Everything. The TCE rules suck. Yeah, flying as a race is banned, right? And like, what is it? Adventurers League is the name of the competitive stuff. Okay. Well, also, the races are not balanced by default because you do have ones that get more like mechanical advantage. Competitive roleplay. Exactly. It fucking sucks. The idea of having your like story game system also have to accommodate for competitive gameplay is a bit lame because you end up with 5th edition. You end up with all these problems that we've got. Make con saves to avoid exhaustion. For flying, yeah, that's a good idea. Mountain dwarves, yes. No, it's fucked up. TCE rules suck. Tasha's Hideous Cauldron sucks for that reason. It's an optional rule, but it's a stupid one that I have to talk about because +2, and cool bonuses. You get like dark vision as well, right? One of my friends gets paid to DM Adventures League. Oh. That sucks. Stat shuffling is a hard no. Custom lineage. I don't remember how that works. I haven't looked at that. I'd assume you get to choose your little bonuses and they cost points. But frick. Frick. Dark vision. But yeah, the whole point of the Tasha's Cauldron of Everything rules is that like they don't want certain races to be, you know, better than others. But by doing that, or like just to avoid like the idea of fantasy racism. But by doing that, they just made certain races just like absolute ubermenches. It's just like the exact opposite of the intent. The Warlock or Sorcerer is the prestige class of the Paladin. What, you're not going for the Warlockadin? Or the Warlock Sorcerer? Custom lineage is something like the human variant. The manlet overlords. Yeah. Yeah, dark vision just destroys the entire element. Okay, so I was talking about short rest versus long rest classes in that you have certain classes wanting a short rest and certain classes, oh no, well, not classes but players, certain players will want to take a short rest and certain players will just not need the short rest. But dark vision is just like, let me make sure, oh, my pen's the wrong way, I dropped it. Some players don't have to worry about light sources at all. Well, not entirely at all, but almost entirely. You don't have to worry. And dark vision is on enough classes that let me errata this statement. Most players don't have to worry about light sources. Oh, there we go. So most classes, or most races, have dark vision. Dark vision is supposed to be uncommon. Everyone but humans. Exactly. Fucking. It sucks. It's lame. Oh no. Another debut stream. Now we're on to volume 5. Nice. Halflings don't have it. Does it? Okay, humans don't have it. Halflings do have it. Who else? But yeah, no. Also, variant human is a thing. Is a thing and a half in terms of min maxing. Good morning action points. Is it really only those two? What the fuck? No, that's not true, is it? Cave elves and dwarves deserve dark vision. They don't have it? Dragonborn don't have it as well? But good morning action points. Exactly. Dark vision is nonsense. I mean, you can, as a DM, nerf dark vision by requiring the players to discern colors in the darkness, but yeah, most players don't care about light sources. Oh no. I'm feeling the latest drink of the old fire water hitting me. Oh no! It's just funny. Might make a house real quick. Yeah, some races have actual dark visions. Others like elves have low light vision. Okay. Oh, used to, which negated low light modifiers. Yeah. So, here's a problem. Oh no, I changed the opacity. Let me get some more water very quickly, and then I will be back. Where's the buttons? There we go. Alright, welcome back everyone. Corpse be banging those bongos though. She's gonna bang him. Careful, Mario. You might get got. Okay. Welcome back. I am in fact hydrating and not dehydrating right now. Always take variant humor. The only time that regular, like vanilla human is better is for a class that requires like 3 ability scores, like the infamous monk. I didn't talk about monk. And I might as well do this right now. Oh my goodness. Mios Dios. Monk and Ranger. So Monk and Ranger suck for various reasons. The main reason for the Monk sucking is that, yeah. So, if you play as a Monk, you need like 3 separate ability scores in order to be competitive. It's fine. Maybe if you sacrifice Constitution, but your AC is based on, was it Dexterity and Wisdom? And then you need Constitution for hit points? The problem is, every class requires Constitution. Stunning is really powerful. Yeah, Monk is like low tier, but it's still fun. But Ranger is just outclassed by other classes, you know? Like Ranger is like campaign specific. Like Vanilla Ranger, Tasha's Cauldron of Hideous Everything does do something to fix the Ranger, but I haven't had to play with that. So Con is not that important for Monk. You don't need more than 14? Okay. Specific. Hold on. I'm losing it. I may be intoxicated if you can't tell. Think about stunning blows, no target, and 5e is a threat. You've got multiple targets. Exactly, unless you're dealing with like a legendary monster. Another VTuber one-shot. You've done one before? Ah. Wait. Am I not following action points? Oh, fuck. They con as a wizard for concentration checks. Exactly. So, it's 3 sessions? Ooh, that sounds spicy. But yeah, spellcasters need Constitution because you need to be able to keep your concentration checks, and marshals need Constitution because you need to be able to not just like crumple as soon as you take a lick of damage. Monk is a guerrilla fighter that zooms around. Yeah, the one where you use your key points for dodging is very good. It makes you surprisingly defensive. Let me get some granola bar. Shot was baby's first DnD. That's fair enough. Strength Monk. The Turtle Man. The 4 elements Monk is terrible because you have to build for what, intelligence as well. But yeah, just playing as rogue is usually the better option for a lot of things. Yeah, I've seen complaints during my research that sneak is just a rogue DPS check. Oh man, my handwriting is getting worse. Assassin Club subclass is useless. Everything has Poison immunity. 4 elements uses a bunch of yeah, I've heard Legend of Tortles. The main thing that I know about the Tortles is that they've got like they have a lifespan of fucking 40 years, so they just die. Assassin just novas something. Yeah. I mean, I'm eating a granola bar right now. But yeah, that is an idea. You just wanted to be helpful for the whole party. Poison is only good for assassinating humanoids. the GM hurt you because he put poison as resistance? Just JFK some motherfuckers. Oh, there we go. Chair has been adjusted. So let's see. What was I thinking of? Defense style fighter. Yeah. Yeah, you're always useful in combat if you're a nice guy. If you're defense. Oh yeah, yeah. But the only problem is, other than that, outside of combat, you don't have much of a use. And then, tower shield. Yeah, the 5e rules don't differentiate between like a buckler and a power shield. Tower shield, I believe. Assassin / Doomstalker revised. Oh no. Revised Ranger. As a DM, that sucks. Your assassin shtick got like destroyed. You house ruled it? Yeah. That's not a bad idea. It works usually. But in terms of 5e, 5th edition hate, by the book, it's kind of lame. So, oh no. The music. Yeah, volume 6, hell yeah. Revised Ranger does a decent job? Okay. I haven't been able to do it. It's front loaded though. Oh, advantage on initiative? Like everything's level 1? Yeah. No, the problem with Ranger is that everything vanilla Ranger, everything revolves around fighting one type, like fighting one enemy type in one environment. There we go. Multi-classing does break a ton. I'm not even gonna touch on multi-classing because I'm not an expert in min-maxing all of the multi-classing stuff, but it's nonsense. Artificer is a complicated mess. Yeah, I believe you can craft any magic item of a certain level, I believe. Yeah, oh man, yeah. I guess you have to... Well, that's the thing, like, the whole GM versus players argument, or mentality, is that you plan obstacles that the players can invent their way through. Although, if it's only the Artificer doing the inventing their way through, then it kinda sucks. Because then everyone else is doing nothing. Spread that stuff across in later levels? Yeah, they could've, but they didn't. And that's why it sucks. You don't get damage until level 18 to 20? What the fuck? It sucks. Yeah, letting you swap the stuff at least. That's one of the problems that I have with, at the very least, the vanilla martial classes and stuff. is that you're very much locked into the character that you made at level 3 all the way until you hit level 20. Alright, yeah, have a good night, action points, and I will stay hydrated a little bit. That drink was for you. That was pure water, no vodka involved. Revised Ranger gets extra damage? Level 1, okay. Yeah, that does sound a little bit better than having to wait forever. Oh yeah, no. Humanoids. You had to pick like 2 specific races of humanoids as well. Yeah, Ranger is just like bottlenecked. Because like, okay. Uh so I talked about short rest versus long rest. Like, sir, you have a little bit of a tiny argument between your players of should we take a short rest? But and then like certain characters don't want to take a long rest or would rather wait until they like, take a long rest. And then what was next? Dark Vision. And then you have Dark Vision versus characters that need to actually carry a torch or use the light cantrip. But having a ranger in the party just completely destroys everything that you want to do, because you have a character that's entirely based around fighting one enemy and also based around like exploring one environment. So the exploration rules in 5th edition are kind of lame. There's not really any to talk about. Like, okay, let's dip into the hire a peasant to carry torches. I don't remember how good the rules on hirelings are in 5th edition, but there's definitely an old school thing to do. Free meat shield. No. Treat your dudes with care, treat your dudes with care. Yeah. Man, yeah, they don't have. I don't think they have rules for hirelings abandon you or anything in 5th edition. And if they do, that's entirely in the Dungeon Master's Guide for some annoying reason. Traveling rules for 5e aren't bad because there aren't any. Exactly. No. Okay, let's dip into the Dungeon Master's Guide. It tells you that you should make your campaign world or map or whatever in hexes, but it doesn't give you any information on a hex crawl. And it gives you one example encounter table for your probably like Sylvan Woods or something, like a Sylvan Forest. It gives ones for like at sea encounters. Hirelings too. Yeah, just handle it. Yeah, just DM, do it. It fucking sucks. Yeah, it's lame as all hell. But no. You got your oh yeah, Mario, you fucking slept through your goddamn song on Corpse Sounds. You son of a bitch. Whatever. Anyways. Yeah, the DM is required to do a lot of the fixing, but the players can do all of the heavy lifting in terms of mechanics. You were sleeping? That's barely an excuse. But anyways, I'm a little wasted. Let's get some more. Oh. 2:30 a.m. You're weak. Oh, I got alcohol up my nose. Let's fucking go, boys. Oh. Oh, fuck. Virus is going away. Meg died. Let's go. I'm I'm alive. I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. Don't worry. I'm still alive. But oh fuck. Yeah. Good sleep schedule is more important. She did say that on stream. But oh, man, that hurt. Corrose. Hanbro, no. Okay. Where's Okay. Oh. I almost died there from the water vodka combination. Okay. Where the hell was I? Yeah. Okay, DM guide. There is no real good hex crawl rules in the DM guide at all. It tells you to make it in hexes for no reason other than it's cool, I guess? But why? If there's no rules for a hex crawl, then why would you make it a hex crawl? It doesn't even tell you that you need to put an interesting location. It doesn't give you good advice for a hex crawl at all. The DM guide, okay, no, the DM guide also, like so like I said before, it's only got one random encounter table, but it does give you it does tell you how to build like special environmental effects for each and every plane and layer of hell and all of that. It's like what it feels more like an advertisement for the Forgotten Realms setting than a Dungeon Master's Guide at some points. Like why? Kind of enjoy doing that stuff yourself? Yeah, but the idea is it's got a ton of random tables for other stuff like dungeons and everything, but the exploration rules just aren't there. They just aren't there. But anyways, I don't know what to say. Dungeons and dragons. What's next? Okay, weapon selection. Playing Descent into Avernus. I've heard bad things about that. I've heard real bad things about that. First dungeon in the module fucking sucked. Okay, one of the few times that I've DM'd. Okay. Let's start a new fucking layer. .5e modules suck. The rest isn't bad, just bland. I heard that there's one point where you need to what the fuck? It's playing like a fucking Friday Night Funkin', the Friday Night Funkin' custom track. Let's go back to volume 1. Let's go! KK Slater! I thought about playing Friday Night Funkin' on stream. Okay. I misspelled modules. So, Descent into Avernus. First dungeon, absolute trash fire and insane abilities. I haven't played the newest 2 weeks or whatever. Oh, whatever. Talking about 5th edition for now. But the modules are lame as all hell. So, yeah, Descent into Avernus. I heard there's a part where you have to find a like some sort of NPC, like a Kanku or something, or like a kobold, and then like that's like your like little side quest, but it's not relevant for anything. Like it just assumes that you did something. I don't know. First pre-made module you've ever ran, the only one you will. Okay, pre-made modules are okay if you go through and you rewrite it yourself, because then you know what you're going in with, you know. Yeah, doing your own stuff is okay. Okay, one of the only times that I've ran a fucking pre module or whatever was the Dragon of Ice Spire Peak or whatever the fuck. Okay, Ice Dragon module. The one that comes with that little like the box that comes with all the dice and the like bare bones player's guide. Might as well write a module at that point. Exactly, and then you can sell it. That is what they call grifting and on the street. I've thought about that. I've thought about being a little fucking doofus and writing like RPG stuff and just selling it on Drive-Thru RPG, despite having no RPG experience, no like almost no DMing experience. I can tell you for certain that the fucking I'm feeling it. The Ice Dragon module sucked. Okay. So, here's the problem that I had with it. There was a room, one of the first rooms that you encounter if you're playing it. Okay, you've got your fucking room. Well, also one of the players was feeling nauseous for other reasons, so it ended quickly before I could fucking rage myself. Rhyme of the Frostmaiden? No, it's like Dragon of Ice Spire Peak or something. There's a room with like an arbalest in the middle, like a big mounted crossbow. And the whole idea is there's a deep gnome or some sort of gnome running the whole operation. And it says this is like a very, very easy, like almost natural first room to encounter. And they're all this one is insane. And it will keep firing it will attack the players until the fucking arbalest is destroyed. What the fuck's the idea? What the hell? So the idea is the players walk into this dungeon. You're supposed to like talk to the gnomes or whatever, the rock gnomes or whatever they are, and like help them out, and like I don't know, figure out what the hell's going on. Because they're all going insane because there's like mimics or something. I don't remember. I don't want to think. No, I can pull it up. I can pull it up right now. I have it. Where is it? No, I don't have it. Fuck. I don't have it. I almost had it. That would have been sick if I could just pull it up and rip it apart on fucking stream. I hate the idea of the... The very first room that you walk into, it wasn't meant to be. So, the very first room you walk into is just an insane gnome that's just firing on you constantly. Oh no, where's the... There we go. Just no matter what until you destroy the arbalest. So the whole idea, the first impression the players get of this place is that all of these gnomes are just gonna fucking kill them. What's the point? What do you want? What do you want? Anyways, I didn't get to see the player's reaction because someone had to tap out due to other reasons. But frick you. That's all I have to say. Anyways, if you ever do any pre-made modules, check it beforehand and just like rewrite it yourself. Even if you're writing the same material, you will at the very least remember it all better. And that's the main thing I had to say. Okay, let's no diplomacy, no cover, the alternate paths. There are alternate paths to avoid it. It is like a... Okay, I think the only entrance, or maybe the main entrance, was like over here, and it went this way, and you just like walk by the hallway to this. I don't remember. No. It's just stupid. It just sucks. Yeah, it's something like this. No, let's fucking pull it up. I may not pull it up on stream, but I'm pulling it up in another tab. Is it in Adventures or Core? Oh, you know what? Good morning, Daishima. You're told to put your booze in a paper bag. Sonoria has some. Exactly. I've got glasses on and I've got shot glasses in. Where is it? I think it would be in Adventures in terms of this totally legal folder that I have of Dungeons and Dragons content. I should find it in just a moment. Is it Rime of the Frost Maiden? I don't think so. It's... Huh. No, it's not. It's not. Where is it? Extra? Nah. Okay, we're never gonna find it. Coagulations on 200 followers. Too much to drink? Okay, that's a shot. Okay, I didn't cough that one up. Okay, we're good. Okay, let me talk about at least the final point. Okay, after this, please put all of your 5e8 into chat. But weapons are bland. There's nothing going on with the weapons other than the rule text itself on the weapons. I mean, there is whole arm mastery, great weapon fighter. It's just different dice. It's just different dice. And one-handed or two-handed, or sometimes heavy. This one you hate. I've seen a little bit of the Corpse Pathfinder streams, but yeah, there's fucking like different builds for different weapon types. What the fuck? Coagulations got autocorrected. Long swords and warhammers. Okay, no, this is something that I also looked up. Oh wait, no. This is one bullet point that I have to talk about. Well, first of all, in terms of races, small only really matters for the heavy keyword, and even then, dwarves get to ignore that. So it only matters for halflings and gnomes. There's no difference between slashing, bludgeoning, and piercing. I mean, there's the Tasha's Cauldron of Everything feats. That's okay. But those are unbalanced as all hell. One of them, I think it's slashing that's really good. Skeletons are weak to it. Yeah, and the slimes. I think it's just put as good morning, Caleb. How many bottles of gin? Uh, it's not gin. It's just vodka. It's about. Let me do the math. It doesn't say how many ounces. I have no clue. Starfinder has weapons do different damage types and then different crit effects. There's just nothing. Bludgeoning is troll face. Shaping against grappling. Yeah, the Tasha's Cauldron of hideous everything was okay. One place is a good example of feat for flavoring weapon types. It was a playtest that had that? I know there's the Unearthed Arcana with the different feats. Fell-handed. God damn it! All the fucking playtests sound good! If you push people, it cancels the grapple. Ah. If I ever say, well, I haven't accepted affiliate? I just don't want to. Like, I don't want the pressure of having, like, well, the main, the 100%. Oh, it was the Unearthed Arcana? Okay. No, like, I don't want to put subscriber notifications on the screen. That's the only reason. That's the 100% only reason. Unearthed Arcana is playtest material, but I thought you were talking about like pre-5th edition, like complete release playtest material. How is Pathfinder 2nd edition? Wait, let me finish this. Let me finish the food on my plate right now. So, also, this is one thing that I haven't talked about. Carry capacity. The words in the fucking player's guide are literally the 15 times your strength modifier. This should be high enough that most characters don't have to worry about it. The whole idea is that you don't have to fucking worry about it. What's the point of having something that you don't have to worry about? The whole point is you're supposed to worry about. What's the point? They never follow up to that feat. They can have elegant weight that tie extra effects to advantage mechanics. I do feel like advantage is okay. When the TM last checked your carry capacity, exactly. So carry capacity is, I guess, simulationist in not simulation. In a story game or whatever. It literally says most characters don't have to fucking worry about it. If you advance on your attack and both rolls hit, that's a good idea. It just doesn't exist. No one cares about it. No one cares. Also, okay, here's one funny thing. Weapon weights are unrealistic. Weapon weight is unrealistic. There's my drunk handwriting. You have 5'8" carrying weight if you use software to run the game, but not pen and paper. Exactly. It's too much. As compared to everything else, it doesn't fucking matter. But they make it matter. What's the point of needing rations or needing anything in your inventory in order to do stuff? Why do you need tools? Why do you need tools to do like specific tasks? Why do you need that as an inventory item? Just because it costs gold? It doesn't do anything for your carry weight. You're not sacrificing anything for carrying your poisoner's kit or your brewer's kit. No good DM will care about that. Exactly, because the rules don't care about it. Advantage to disadvantage is okay. It's like, it's very easy to just go like, okay, you've got advantage. But the whole problem is you've got situations where maybe you should have multiple advantages. Maybe you should have a situational modifier to your situation. You know? Like you've got someone helping you crowbar a door open, or like crowbar a chest open, while you're also affected with magical Good morning, Shady. You're super late to the rant. You are. Okay. I'll leave the first screen up while I go and get some more water real quick. Corpse Sounds is playing in the background, so you know it's a good time. Okay, okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm back, gamers. Do eat or go home? No! Poison is useless against monsters. Does it? Does it not affect your? Does it not affect the poisoned creatures? Okay, gamer. Does it not affect the? Does it not affect? Does it not give you like disadvantage on attacks? Make you understand, Thaco. No. I believe Old School Essentials. I don't know if that has ascending or descending AC, but I have heard good things about Old School Essentials. Uh oh, you're dropping the smug. You don't hate 5e that much. Exactly. It's not. It's not an improvement. Yeah. It's 5th edition isn't bad. It's not actively horrible, but it's not an improvement over anything that's been done before. Sit up straight in my gamer chair. Okay, done. This is actually another folding chair. Gamer secret. But 5e isn't Rifts. Oh no, is Rifts that bad? Oh no. What was I talking about? Carry capacity. Oh no. But yeah. Yeah, 5th edition feel like I said before. Okay, this was the conclusion posited at the beginning of the near the beginning of the stream. I should have done it at the very beginning, but no. Let's go back to the first frame that I made. 5e is a poor mix of old school and 3.5. So not only fatal. Making a character in Rifts is annoying. Battletech. Man, feature power creep sucks. As someone that plays the Magic the Gathering card game, power creep fucking sucks. Have you ever played with Oko or Uro? That's what I fucking thought. 5e is 3rd and 2nd parts, and that's okay, but not better than either. Exactly. It's not. It doesn't do anything better than either. It does a lot worse. It just doesn't feel. It is a good introduction into like, I guess, the RPG and into the tabletop RPG, but it doesn't do anything good. 3.5 works with epic level 7. Yeah. Yeah, it's too easy, like, for gamers. Did I say good morning, Gorian? Well, have a second good morning if I did. But yes. Yeah, just stopping it at... Like I said, 5th edition works okay if you stop at level 5. But yeah, Fatal is infamous for being complicated and nonsense. 3.5 could also work by only playing tier 3 to 4 classes. I have heard about... I only heard about the, like, class tiers when I was researching, the stuff. Dropping all the base handbook classes, fuck. It sucks. Got 1 feat, hit dice or spell per level. 4th edition bros, where we at? Caleb, are you a 4th edition bro? Hey, hard. You do have to say? Oh no. Wait, are you gonna say a gamer word? So yeah, all the base handbook stuff in 4th edition is too weak or too hard? Oh no. Wait, the core classes are in 4 separate books? What the fuck? I thought about... Okay, I was thinking about... Ivory Tower Design... Yeah, just buy your fucking... Okay, I didn't talk about the monster manual at all. Okay. Now let's go. Another layer. Another layer. Another layer. Okay, I brought it up before. I'll bring it up again. Hackmaster. Hackmaster. Okay. DnD monster manual sucks. The player's handbook was in 3 books in 4th. What the fuck? Hackmaster, like, Book of Beasts does it better. It does it so much better. The Hackmaster 5th edition, Book of, like, and the 4th edition one is really good! Good morning, Llama Llama. 4th edition of Weird. 4th edition inspired. Yeah. It's not Wizards of the Coast, but it's Hasbro. Do you mean Hackmaster's Hasbro? Fatal had actual racism? Oh no. It's so funny they removed it. Yeah, good morning, Order of Dusk. Yeah, Hasbro does own Wizards of the Coast. And therefore owns Dungeons and Dragons. A lot of people do swear by the, like, basic to, 2nd edition. Fatal is the room. Exactly. No, Fatal is something else entirely. You'll never get D&D back. You will never. You will never. Yeah, 5th edition is just the most marketable version of Dungeons and Dragons it could be. I didn't even finish writing Hackmaster before I finished my thought. Hackmaster monster book fucking rules, actually. I've heard good praise for the Fatal is purely a meme. Yeah, no, the room is actually entertaining as a movie, but Fatal is not playable as an RPG. Like, you don't understand. There we go, Volume 3. Pre-Suckmar Warhammer. RPG is good. So what? Rogue Trader, correct? We're going for another round of corpse sounds. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. And based. Okay. So, the 5th edition monster manual is nothing but stat blocks. What's the fucking point? Why would I pay $50 for just a book of stat blocks when I could pay like $50 for a book of like interesting monsters? No, yeah, no one plays Fatal. No one plays Fatal. But yeah. Fatal's off the 8 degrees. But yeah, cringe Kino. Cringe Kino 100%. That is the point of Fatal in I guess modern Zeitgeist, whatever. I fear for the human that plays Fatal and enjoys it. You've got fucking quadratic equations for your combat. No, it's worse than that, isn't it? It's worse than whatever. Well, just don't play Fatal. There's some level of utility to book of stat blocks that you can arrange with the encounters. D&D monster manuals fill at that. The DM guide actually explains, like, has a fucking list of what fits in what encounter level. You have to make a spreadsheet doc to make a Fatal kick. Book isn't the best format. The monster manual isn't good. At least the 4th edition monster manual has some creative stuff. Like the Lamia, like Lamias are just a bunch of bugs. Not to be biased, but bugs are cool. But yeah, the Lamia is just like a mass of cockroaches. At least it had interesting stuff. But 5th edition just feels like bland creatures. And the Hackmaster, like, Book of Beasts has, like... It's got everything. It's got... Hackmaster Monster Book. I can't believe I'm chilling for Hackmaster. But yeah, no, fucking... It's got, like, tracks... No. Tracks, habitat, like in the fucking default setting. Couldn't even find where challenge rating was in the monster manual. Rat Realm sucks. It's almost 3 AM, exactly. Challenge rating isn't halfway accurate. Yeah, I get night gore in the vase in there. Tracks, habitat, like. Observations. Yeah, have a good one, my dude. Observations. Challenge rating is bullshit. My homies hate it. Yeah, it really depends on your party and how well balanced it is. Did I say good morning, Attenborough? I think I fucking missed you. Ah, shit. But yeah, thanks for the mecha anime list. I haven't gotten through anything past War in the Pocket. That was fun. I got you? Ah, fuck! You got the double! Shit! Challenge rating is awful for some monsters. Yeah, no. Okay. So, 5e combat is balanced. It's not balanced. War in the Pocket is so keen. Bonnie! 5th level, 6th level characters easily take out a buff vampire challenge rating after multiple battles. Yeah. No, the thing is, challenge rating is yeah. Andy! Merry fucking Christmas, dude. Okay, I've heard good thing. No, I've heard things about Lancer, but it's got a fucking like goblin mech, so I have to play it. And I've seen it featured on some sort of website. Don't worry about it. But it's featured on something that has RPGs. Anyways. I do enjoy things making bad guys the good guys. But anyways. Yeah, even then you can like 4 level like 5 like level 6 characters could take on like challenge like something designed for like challenge rating 8 fairly easily. But that's okay, this is another like DM gripe that I have, in that you fucking it's Congo did talk about Lancer on stream in my chat. If not last Nuclear Throne stream, then the one before that. I think it was the one before that. Man, I'm working on getting the VODs uploaded. But what was I talking about? Okay, challenge rating and the DM versus player. So, local party of level 1 was destroyed by gobos with a collective CR of half-eaten sandwich. No, it's the other way around. So, the whole idea behind challenge rating is that something equal to the challenge rating should be like a very like a challenge. Like it should be a drain on your resources. But that's not the good way to build encounters. Just play GURPS. Ah, fuck. No! I don't want to play GURPS! No. Okay, challenge rating. Let me just pull up a fucking article from the Alexandrian and link it in chat and talk about it, I guess. The Alexandrian... Challenge rating. Can't play GURPS because it makes me want to use all the rules. GURPS Mecha. Is it GURPS Mecha game really that good? So, anyways. Revisiting encounter design. Exactly. Here we go. WordPress. That's how you know it's good. Autism of the DM kind. Oh no. So. The whole idea. There we go. The whole idea behind encounter design and challenge rating is that challenge rating equal to the party's level is a challenge. And not like something incredibly difficult, but okay, let me write this down. CR sucks. So you get a much more interesting game. You don't... So if you only use encounters mathematically equal to the party's challenge rating or above because you players are too cool for that, you end up with a very, very boring game where the players are hungry, starving for any short rest that you can. Yet equal challenge rating is a non-insignificant drain of resources. And like slightly lower than challenge rating should be a drain of resources. Higher than challenge rating should be possible, but still a drain on, like, a huge drain on resources. The whole idea is you want resources, HP, spell slots, potions, time. Exactly. Oh, here's a fucking... Okay, here's a good quote. Oh. Gygax. Strict... time records. So, if time isn't a resource that you have, then then that like defeats the point of a lot of abilities, a lot of everything. At the very least, at the very like bare minimum, keep track of days so that you have seasons change, because that's like a very cool effect for players to see. At the very least, if you're not like going hard on simulationists, or even like, if you're going super soft and like anything even close to simulation, like you just want like I just want my players to like show up and play the video game. Keep track of PC's age and have them die of old age when they least expect it. No, when they most expect it. If you don't have your players like. If you don't have your player characters, like, getting old and dying on stream, then what's the point? Galaxy Brain Caleb. Exactly. But no. Strict time records. At the very least, the basic unit of time is 10-minute increments in a dungeon, so that you can keep track of when torches burn out and when certain spell effects end. You know, because you have a crawly campaign for a small group and a huge dwarven fortress. I have to travel back. Yeah, exactly. Die in their mid-50s, their life work unfinished. God fucking damn it. Moment of peace for, a moment of silence for fucking Mira. Damn. Yeah, fucking berserk. Like, holy shit. Well, I don't want to fucking derail this stream for... But yeah, no, having... Okay, that's one of the reasons why you need a random encounter table for your dungeon, is so that you can easily repopulate it if the players leave it alone for too long. Because that's one of the easiest ways to like, repopulate a dungeon, is just by using your random encounter table and then getting creative from there. Next one. Okay. Good night, Karagi. I'm glad you enjoyed the nonsensical rant. Okay. What time frame would you say is apt for repopulating a cave/dungeon? That is a good point. Monsters reproduce by budding. Yeah, that's why you need a random encounter table. But no. Let me just write that down. It was extremely entertaining and interesting. I'm glad. have a great night. I'm glad I could be entertained with my slightly spicy watered rant. Let me write random encounter in all caps. Night night. Being British is the only crime. Anyways. There we go. Random encounters. Good morning, Red Robotic Man. Well, yeah, welcome to the bag full of fun and spicy water. Roll 1d4 for different types of weevils. No, you roll 1d10 for different types of whatever. Yeah, it's trolls getting in from outside. Ooh, elementals from magical forges. Yeah, that's spicy stuff. That's spicy stuff, but the problem is, you just end up with, without having a random encounter table, like the DM guide lacks, you just end up with, I don't know, I do like the idea of a mega dungeon. You know, the classic Caverns of Thracia and all that. Giant mushroom monster producing all the fungal monsters. Yo, Dungeon Meshi is fucking rad. That Dungeon Meshi is very, very good for inspiration at the very least. Dungeon big enough to have a self-sustaining ecosystem. Fuck yeah. Exactly. That's what you want. You want... At the very least, verisimilitude. There's a difference between realism and verisimilitude. And ecology, fuck yeah. Yeah! Yeah, Shady, if you haven't read Dungeon Meshi, fucking do it. Okay. Let me get some more granola bar in. So you like SR? General, when the police get called. There's always something. You've read a bit. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's a lot of fun. There we go. That's some good stuff. Let's take a look at the difference between the start of the stream notes and the current notes. Okay, it doesn't seem that different. It seems like I've been drunk the whole time. But ecology in the dungeon. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, you have to have at least some verisimilitude. At the very least, if you're making up dumb bullshit like, you know, your fantasy creatures are by definition unrealistic. But at the very least, make up like pseudoscience nonsense. Yeah, that's not strictly for random encounters or them living in dungeons. But you want something. Gygax just wanted a human combat game. Yeah, and then he added Lord of the Rings. It is interesting to look at the old Gygax content and like the old stuff. Let me start on the 200 followers celebration. Okay. Let's do it the classic way. Top name in chat gets a picture. Oh no. Where's the button? Ah, the scroll wheel is hiding. Every time I finish a picture, I'll get a new one. Daishima? Oh, frick. But yeah, no, the history of Dungeons and Dragons is interesting. It's like, it's pretty funny. Like, two man ogre looms over the party and ominously dabs. No, don't roll for that. No! Bag, it's magic, I ain't gotta explain shit. No, verisimilitude is different from realism, like I said. Explaining... Yeah, just do dumb pseudoscience. What dice was it again for circumference? It's a quadratic equation, I believe, at the very least. So, the algae. Let me get another shot. Oh no, all I have left is my pure alcohol mixture. Now it's 50% water. 1d1 cherry boy. Careful. Oh fuck, that's still spicy. Holy shit. Edinburgh, I'm sorry. There we go. Here's your anime boy. How do I draw a smile? It's 1d100. I rolled a 25. Oh shit. You got a 2? Oh no, 1d1. Okay, who's next? Mario is next. Please keep up your 5th edition hate. But yeah, no. It is interesting to see funny stuff like Fatal exist. Dangerously Moe. Oh, the penguin's got the hat. Don't know a thing about tabletops, but this is fun. Exactly. Does rolling 100 mean you carry all your stuff without a backpack? Exactly. I don't remember what. I haven't watched Madagascar in a while. You can't fault me for that. This is Mario. 98. Are you allowed to say that? Oh no. Edinburgh, I didn't know you served time in prison. Alright, now Caleb's next. Oh no, I accidentally clicked on the... Oh no. Just remember, Shady, no matter what, remember, 5E hate. Uh. Okay. Caleb. No context, Caleb. Martial love. 5v8 martial love. Let's go. Pig D20. Oh no. Yeah, I would love a game. Okay, okay. First of all, uh, where is it? Where is it? Before I drop any links in chat, first of all, dropping corpse link again for anyone that wasn't here. Second of all, all guardsman party. All guardsman party is the perfect example of something close to an all martial nonsense. I can't give him the purple on their eye bags. Last update 3 days ago. Holy shit. There we go. Darths and droids. What the fuck? Okay, next, pig. There we go. We're speeding through it. This is exactly what hogs look like. 19. There we go. There's pig. Okay. Who's next? Already got Mario, Daishima, Attenborough. D20, but all sides say pig. This is Yang Wenli look like. There we go. Oh no, it's got the remake ones. Oh no. He looks like a fucking nerd. Let's go! That's the wrong guy though. Fuck, it is? Ah, it's been too long. I do need to read through Legend of the Galactic Heroes again. I should order some new books. Fine. Attenborough. Fuck. It's a different guy. He looks the same. Wait, is he the guy that is? I read the books. Yeah, exactly. You were here when I talked about it. You son of a bitch. He's got the anime eyes. I've got the books on my shelf right now. I've only got 1 through 5. He looks like this is a perfect rendition. Does he show up later? I don't remember him. There you go. There's your Attenborough. There's your Mr. Dusty Attenborough. Who's next on the fucking chopping block? Your old pig. Yeah, pig already got pig out of D20. E-Ghost. Obviously with the stalker outfit. Oh no. There we go. He's got the mask on. There we go. And he's got the AK. There we go. Is the music loud enough? Let's bump it up while I'm on the last one. At the very least. He shows up earlier in the anime. Okay. That makes sense. Who's after? Shady. Oh, I've got Shady next. Uh-oh. Let me finish the furniture. Oh yeah, AK-47 obviously has the gas thing. Perfect. This will be easy. What exactly do you look like? Okay. No. There we go. Okay, stream ends as soon as the final Corpse Sounds album finishes. There you go. And you got the turtleneck. There we go. Who's next? Speedrun. Goran Vosner. Chad Incarnate. There we go. Is that correct? There you go. Perfect. Cool jacket thing. That's enough of the jacket of the like turtleneck. Got Mario, Shady, Gorian, Karagi. She left, but dog ears. Hair, dog ears, and then no real ears because she's a dog. There we go. Big anime eyes. And a smile. And white hair on the front. Okay, wait, no, it looks like this. There we go. Dog ears, not real ears. Dog ears are not human ears, to be exact. And I already got Caleb, E-Ghost. Oh no. Order of Dusk. What's that? What is that? Karagi has 2 sets of ears confirmed. Don't tell her. No. He's like a some sort of creature. Can't tell. Fuck. He's got horns. And I can't tell by the profile pic what's going on. But Yumaragi, she's wearing the dog ears as cosplay. Oh no. Don't tell her we found out the secret. It's got like VR goggles. Demon Boy with VR headset instead of eyes. Okay, that makes sense. I'm going by the profile pic. Looks surreal. Twitch growth Discord. Is that part of the character design? Uh-oh, I pressed the button. The fuck? Okay. Llama Llama. He showed up briefly. Oh no! He's got nothing. He's got no profile pic. Oh shit, I gotta work fast. I know what a llama looks like. They got tiny ears. And they look like that. Okay, next! Next! Following since April 1st. Holy shit. Eghost, Harriet Attenborough, Mario, Caleb, Mario, Paper Bag. No, that's me. Karagi, Eghost, Red Robotic Man. Bah, 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 bah. I don't remember what his eyes look like. Is something like that? Antenna. What? Little S? Feet, no! Anyways. Anyone left? Anyone left? That's it. That's everyone left in the chat right now. I think. No. Yeah, everyone between top of chat and now. Who rated me? Egg and Odette. I might as well draw Egg and Odette as well. Let me decrease. Okay, Odette. No. There we go. There's Odette. Done. And here's Egg. Done. TikTok P-Bag. Yeah, Egos is right here. He's got the gas mask and the gun. Twitch growth Discord. Twitch growth Discord never said anything in chat. Okay. So who's online is the real question. Oh no, now we're on to Corpse Sounds release. Volume 5 release stream. Anyways. Who is up? No one. Almost thought that was a spur though. Draw half of Odette since the divorce. Oh no. Chimkins. Chimkins are always available. So, if anyone has any suggestions before the chickens hit the fan, then that will be done. Chimkin raid. No. Oh. Nah, it's close enough. Get out of here, stuck. Anyways. Thank you everyone for showing up, and thank you for having a good time. Even if you tapped out early, you are still welcome to the paper bag experience. And have a good night. Have a good night no matter what. Okay? Or good day. So you can be here the whole time. Yeah. Getting people to rant about 5th edition is the best. But, yeah, thank you everyone for showing up. And, most of all, thank you for enjoying it. Bye-bye! Oh, let me... Yeah, good night, Odette. Have fun with the chicken experience. Yeah, me and my homies hate 5th edition. Okay. Later.